I've been through the shadows, walked in the night, seen the world get heavy, try to crush my light. The hope keeps burning deep in my soul, a flame that won't fade, yeah, it keeps me whole. When life gets rough and the clouds roll in, hope is the anchor that pulls me again. In the darkest of times, when all seems lost, hope breaks through no matter the cost. Hope never dies, it shines through the pain, through every storm, every drop of rain. When the world goes dim and I'm down to my knees, hope lifts me up, sets my spirit free. They say light can't shine without a little dark. Hope's that spark, yeah, it ignites the heart. When the path ain't clear and the road feels long, hope gives me strength, makes me strong. I've seen despair try to steal my fight, but hope keeps pushing like day through night. It's a voice in my head saying keep going strong, tells me I'm right where I belong. Hope never dies, it shines through the pain, through every storm, every drop of rain. When the world goes dim and I'm down to my knees, hope lifts me up, sets my spirit free. Hope's like the sun after endless rain. It's a light that heals, it's a balm for pain. It don't fade, don't break, don't bend. It's the beat of my heart, my forever friend. So when I'm lost, I look to the sky. Hope's in the stars, it's the reason why. Why I stand, why I rise, why I keep on fighting. Hope's my armor when the world starts biting. It whispers, hold on, don't give up yet. Through every tear, through every regret, hope's the fire that never goes out. Through every struggle, every doubt, hope never dies. It shines through the pain, through every storm, every drop of rain. When the world goes dim and I'm down to my knees, hope lifts me up, sets my spirit free. Hope's like the sun after endless rain. It's a light that heals, it's a balm for pain. It don't fade, don't break, don't bend. It's the beat of my heart, my forever friend. So when I'm lost, I look to the sky. Hope's in the stars, it's the reason why. Why I stand, why I rise, why I keep on fighting. Hope's my armor when the world starts biting. It whispers, hold on, don't give up yet. Through every tear, through every regret, hope's the fire that never goes out. Through every struggle, every doubt, through every struggle, every doubt, hope never dies.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm the dust at the feet of God's servants. Only God is special, and as you can tell, I am so not prepared. Let me just sort out my camera. There we go, a bit more in frame. Welcome back! Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Today. What day is it today? Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday so far. I didn't even know it was a Tuesday until I just looked. But I've been busy just making videos. You might have seen the new shorts come out recently. So I'm just focusing on that. I really don't like using AI. AI is really good. Don't get me wrong. It's great for what it does. But I don't want this account to just be another AI bot channel. There's so many AI bot channels. Like I like the fact that I get to come on here and talk and be me. And I don't have to worry so much about making the presentation so perfect so that people get the message. And because everyone's got short attention spans nowadays, everyone's got really short attention spans. So it's trying to make that content of truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, and hope, and trying to condense it into something that's a bit more edible for the brain, because people are going to consume something. Hopefully it's something that gives them hope and gives them a better understanding on the journey of life, because it's never easy. Let's go to the chat. I did see Suvi in the chat said she's evolved from a unicorn. I don't know what that means, but and Unicorn Suvi says, love, protect beautiful earth, this beautiful garden. Yes, it is a beautiful garden. We want it to be a beautiful garden for as long as possible, because it's our garden. It's a gift. Our life is a gift. The planet is a gift. All of it is a gift. Okay, we need to start appreciating it like it is a gift. Still have fun. Still because we're talking about playing in the garden. We got to do something in the garden. Do we chop it all down and try and think that we can make something better, or do we allow the beautiful garden to be what it is, elevate it as much as we can, obviously, trim back bushes, do what you need to do to make it nice and beautiful, but otherwise you let nature take its course, because nature knows what it's doing most of the time. It's just sometimes the weeds might get in the way, or but weeds have their place too. But obviously you don't want them to overrun the garden. You want them in a particular place or whatever, but you don't want them to overrun the garden, because then they suck the life out of everything else there. So yeah, it's all about enjoying this beautiful, beautiful gift that we've been given. It is such an amazing gift, honestly. Life is such a such a gift. Like, I'm broke. You guys know I'm broke, okay? I'm struggling for cash at the moment. Most of my day is me trying to think of ways. I'm like, okay, I've applied for this job. I've applied for that job. I've applied for that job. I'm just putting out my fishing rods. And all day long, and I'm just like, okay, let's see what bites. And then whatever God lines up for me, that is what will come to me, and it'll be a big fish, hopefully. Something enough to feed me. That's all I need. Not that I'm wasting away. I still eat loads, but thanks, Mum and Dad. The bank of Mum and Dad, obviously, getting people through life when shit gets tough. But you know what I mean. So it's all about still appreciating the beauty of life. It's still about appreciating that we still have sunshine. We still have food to eat. We still have all these amazing things that life gives us, like a roof over my head, a microphone to be able to talk to you guys. I'm just listing the things around me, and every single one is a blessing. So we got to start living like this. We've got to start appreciating the world a bit more. And yeah, I'm glad you're on that vibe, Suvi. I didn't realize you were off that vibe. I thought you always liked the nature as well. Oh, and I said, welcome back. And I asked her if she was turning into Rapidash. Because I think in Pokemon, Ponyta turns into Rapidash. And I don't think there's a evolution above Rapidash. There's my geeky side coming out. But yeah, I was like, Rapidash? I don't know any unicorn style Pokemon. Maybe in the new gen. But yeah, I don't remember anything from the original gen series. Yes, so today we're talking about, did God make us to work in the garden or play in the garden? And I've kind of already talked about certain different aspects of where you would want to play and where you would want to work. But you want to have a healthy balance of the two. Because a lot of people just want to play and get lost in the play, and then they lose themselves, and then they end up walking off cliffs. And you're like, bro. But it is what it is. It's choices. People make choices. And I don't mean literal cliffs. I mean like metaphorical cliffs in life. All you could do is advise and try and help them along the way. But if they've got their headphones in and they're just like, nah, I ain't listening to ya. I'm going to do my own thing. And you're like, cool. I tried. But it is what it is. So yeah, you got to have this healthy balance of this thing in life of, you want to play, but you have to work as well. You want to do the balance, and you don't want to work like for money. You don't want to work for this or that. You want to work for the experiences. You want to work for something other than just the acquirement of wealth. Because I was about to say, trust me, like I know, but I've had money before. I've not had like huge amounts of money, but I've had enough money where I've been super comfortable. Anything I wanted to do, I could have done. But I was not really inclined in most of the things that were like usually on offer. It'd usually be like, let's go clubbing, let's go get smashed, and it's like, yeah, we could do that. Oh, we could go travel somewhere, let's drive to Amsterdam or something, let's do something different. So yeah, I'm more about the experiences rather than just hoarding money. I think hoarding money's silly. You want to try and experience life as much as you can, and you want to help other people as much as you can in life as well. there's a bunch of project ideas I have that I'd like to see accomplished one day. It's just like project ideas of like I've mentioned before, like my business model is always like going to be community orientated instead of trying to fix everything out there. Let's try and fix what's in here. Let's try and fix what's in here first, and let that reflect into the world. That's my method. That's my approach. Hence the righteous path: truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, and hope. It's not an easy path, but it is definitely. I was gonna say definitely worth it, but it's only worth it if it's what you want. If you want the struggle, if you want the growth, if you want the adventure of life to see where it unfolds every single day. Honestly, best thing I could have done. Best thing I could have done. Look at all the other different paths out there that people have been taking. I'm happy with the choice I made. I'm so happy with the choice I made. But obviously, it's not for everyone. It is never going to be for everyone. That's why I want to do these community projects where it's like introducing love, compassion, contentment, humility, and stuff, but is doing it more in a communal aspect. It's doing it on a communal aspect where it fosters it within the community, not just individually. So yeah, there's the other path you could take if you wanted to. Like, you don't always have to go down exactly the same path I've done. Everyone's path is slightly different, and everyone starts off in different places. But the tools I have picked up along the way, my best friends: truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, and hope. And to finish it off, justice and life. So yeah, you want to kind of carry these tools with you just through the battles in life. Geishas in the chat says, I evolved from Zerogonian ashes. I'm guessing that's like some phoenix type Pokemon. We evolved from alien apes like King Kong. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. That's from Training Day. Absolute epic movie. Epic movie. I watched that when I was about 15. That was funny. That was funny. It was so good. I really enjoyed King Kong Training Day. It was so brutal though. It was so brutal. I was like, whoa. But that was kind of like life, you know. It's like it is gonna be brutal sometimes, which sucks. But it's life. That's life, isn't it? That's what all the people say. I said that's life. Life. I don't even know that song. I think I heard that in an advert. I think I heard that in an advert once upon a time when I was a kid. I said that's life. That's what. Oh, Frank Sinatra. Obviously, that's probably why it's been used in an advert, because it's a really popular guy, and it's probably a very popular song. I've probably heard it elsewhere too. Yeah, cool. As funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. I don't know if I'm singing it in the right tune or not, but I like the lyrics. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to listen to that after the stream. I said that's life. Life. That's what all people say. Yeah, that was a little side tangent. So yeah, in life we get to play in his garden. We get to play in his garden. But there's people. And I like the way Bill Hicks said it. He said that there's people who are on this roller coaster in life, and they're like going up and down this roller coaster, and they've been on this roller coaster for so long that they think that this roller coaster is all there is to life. And you see these people going up and down, and they're like holding onto their bags of money, and they're going, no, this is real, and it's all just the people on the ride. They don't realize it's just a ride. You know, you could stay and live on the roller coaster for the rest of your life if you want to. That's cool. Or you could walk around the park, have a look at what else this amazing thing called life has to offer. You know, it's It's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. So yeah, that's why I say, like, the choice is always going to be ours. The choice is always going to be ours on what we choose to do going forwards. But make sure you got some kind of plan where you're not getting lost on a one particular ride. You don't stay on the bumper cars all day and just think that's it. That's all there is to it. It's just the bumper cars. You've come here for bumper cars. You're on bumper cars, and no, you know what? Maybe you don't want to go on a ride for a little while. Maybe you want to stand around, eat some cotton candy, and then just enjoy what's going on. Maybe at some point you'll go, do you know what? Let's jump on this ride. But the choice has to be yours. You shouldn't be forced into these games. Where the world is set up at the moment, where you're forced into the games straight away. As soon as you're born, you're like, boom, game on. Game on. And it's like, which I guess I kind of liked personally, but that's because I like a challenge. I like a challenge, but I don't think it's always fair to everyone else who wants to maybe take it easy a little bit. Maybe everyone else does take it easy. Maybe I'm the only one taking life so seriously. Where I've been thinking about trying to figure it out, and everyone else has already figured it out ages ago. And it's like, oh, he's caught up now. But yeah, I think that there's more to life than just one particular ride. Worrying about bank balances going up and down. I think there's more to life than what else do people stress about? Bills. Stressing about bills is not going to get the bills paid. What's going to get the bills paid is money, and you need to do what you need to do to get money to get those bills paid. That's the only resolution. If you're doing everything you can, there's nothing else you can do. You know? I'm doing everything I can that aligns with my truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, hope, justice, and life. Where I am aligned with this, and I'm not looking out to fuck anyone else over. Sometimes it will happen because I'm me and I'm a bit of a problem child, so it happens. But it's not something I may intend for to happen. So I'm just doing what I can when I can, without being too quick to jump on a ride and pretend like it's the next best thing and that's all I want to do. I don't mind trying things out. Dipping my toes in the water. But yeah, life is all about evolving and growing and finding new things and learning more and being more and becoming the best version of yourself. That's what it is to me. Anyway, and the way I do that is typically in nature, appreciating nature, appreciating the gifts of God. And even, like I said, even the things that I've got around me, I was about to pick up a couple of things and they were all organic. It was literally going to be the hat I was going to pick up. But like this little metal thing that we had to go dig out the ground, we had to crumble into dust, we had to then filter it out and collect all the minerals and then burn the minerals and get the metal needed to form this thing and then ship it out to me. Like, the amount of work that's gone into everything is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Like, and it's all come from God. Like, yes, man has created this, but wouldn't have been able to create it without God putting the building blocks there. You know, it's like do you know Minecraft? There's a lot of kids that play Minecraft. I never actually got into Minecraft. I thought if I got into it, I'd end up letting that take over my life because it seems like a very addictive game, especially as you're trying to learn it, and it's very extensive. But even in like Minecraft, you collect certain things and then you combine them and then you create new things. The first person who played Minecraft, he didn't have a list of everything that he needed and how to create it. He was figuring it out. That's kind of like the adventure of life, is just figuring it out all the time, just seeing what we have around us, putting things together and coming up with new things that, you know, we didn't think of before. The potential's always been there. The potential's always been there to be able to mine the rocks and do whatever. The potential's always been there. But it's whether we choose to unlock the potential in our minds for the next levels. And the way we do that is by going backwards slightly. We can't be so reliant on technology, but we can't get rid of technology completely either. We need a balance. We need a balance in life. We need nature with technology, where we can then create something beautiful that's more of what everyone wants, I think. Maybe it's just a me thing, but from my perspective, I would think that everyone wants a much more beautiful world. You know, somewhere where you can enjoy time with your family, where you don't have to worry about getting mugged or something because someone's got a drug addiction they can't maintain, or this, that, the other, whatever the situation. There's people out there that do these things because the world isn't living up to what it could be. And it's not a slight on God, because God's done the best he can. He's given us the tools. Like I said, the potential's always been there for us to mine rocks. But when we discover that potential, that's when things change. So we've always had the potential to make the world as amazing as it can be, where we can live in harmony with each other, where we can have our amazing dream that we want, and let someone else have this and not feel any way about it. It's not feeling guilty. It's not feeling envious. It's not feeling nothing like that. It's just we're able to live in a more balanced society, inside and outside. Balanced on the inside and balanced on the outside. That's like the, you know. So that would be us playing in the garden. At that point, we're creating, we're doing whatever, but we're playing together. We all understand that, hey, we're playing together. Let's see if we can make something even more awesome. You know, if you want to be creators, people love to be creators, you know, like YouTube creator, TikTok creator, all these kind of creators. They want to be creators. Let's see if we can really create something amazing. You know, anyone could create just junk. Anyone could create junk. You know, junk isn't a particular. Well, there's a slight art to it, but it's still just. It's just degrading something that's already exists. Let's try and create something beautiful. Let's try and create something beautiful. And I'll promise I'll try not to ruin it. I'll try not to ruin it. I can't help myself, but I promise I will try not to ruin it. Because sometimes I just want to do what I want to do. Because I think that obviously if the rules get a bit too hype, I think rules are important, but they should be flexible. Rules shouldn't be solid. Rules shouldn't be like you cross this one line and that's it. You're into the dark zone, or phantom zone even, Superman reference. No, it should be more balanced. Life is we've got to be more balanced in everything. So yes, the rules got to be a bit more balanced as well. You know what I mean? There's too many of these politicians out here with what they're doing. They got one rule for them and then a rule for us. If you remember during the COVID vaccine situation and the lockdown, it was like, oh, they were partying it up in number 10, but you want to go see your grandma who's probably who's got diagnosed and she's probably only got 2 weeks to live. No, you can't go do that. You know what I mean? There's this imbalance already at the moment. This is why I find it funny when I hear certain channels talking about, oh, Islam this, Islam that, and they're British people who should be dealing with the British problem first, you know. You're worried about this group of people bringing in a new system where there's going to be a two-tier class of people. There's already a system like that in effect. In the UK. What are you talking about? You stop worrying about that one. Are you happy with the one that's here right now? Are you happy with this two-tier system where it's like the elite are up there, they could do and get away with anything, while you are punished for leaving your house? Like, it's insane. And yeah, that's why I say the rules, they got to be flexible. They can't be this whole two-tier system. One rules for the set at the top, another set of rules for us. It's got to be a bit more. It's got to be more balanced. You know, I think running office running for office or doing any of these MP jobs, I've said this before on in a conversation I had with Steve from Speaker's Corner. It's on my video catalog somewhere. I spoke with Steve about this, and I even said to him then, I was like, look, these politicians, they need to do this as a volunteer, not because they get paid money, not because they get these benefits of having a second house paid for. You know what I mean? There's a lot of BS that goes with these politicians' jobs. No, it's a position of power. It should be done for free. And if you're doing a good job by the people you're representing, if you're doing a good job of the people you're representing, they will then keep you happy. They will feed you, clothe you, give you a place to stay. But if you don't do a good job, they'll kick you out on your ass. It incentivizes these politicians to be a bit more focused on their people, you know? Because what happens is that these politicians will get voted in some kind of farmhouse county where there's just like nothing but farms, promising all this stuff about, oh yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that. Make sure you get the best deals. We won't let these supermarkets rip you off, and we're promising all this crap. And as soon as they get into that position, then they're like, oh no, we can't do that right now because, you know, the rest of the party, they think this. Oh yeah, the rest of the party, they think that. And it's like, yeah, it just gets put on the back burner. And none of the issues that the local community ever wanted ever get implemented. But you get new policies in. You get the ones where you get 20 miles per hour down an A road with speed cameras, where they're gonna stop. You get these stupid ass laws where they start changing things. That's what you get. That's what you get. It's not actually dealing with any issues. It's just finding another way to make money off the people, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. And if we don't stop it, who is? Who is? So we need to be a bit more on board for that, because yeah, I want the world to be a garden. I want to be having fun. I want to do what I want to do, and I don't want all these people imposing rules. Like, it's insane. Like, if you wanted to go fishing, you could be on someone's private land and they've given you permission to fish, but if you still don't have a license, I think they could do you for that. It's like, what, the government wants to take some money? Wait, it's his fish, it's his water, it's his this, it's his that. Oh, because you have a fishing rod. Oh, you need a license for a fishing rod. What? It's your fishing rod. You paid the taxes on the fishing rod. You've done everything you need to for the fishing rod. It's like, no. But, you know, you need to pay for the department that, you know, keeps an eye on all of this. What are they keeping an eye on? Like, honestly, the whole system's a joke at the moment. It is a serious joke. We need to do something about it. We need to do something about it. But yeah, I've gone off on a tangent today. Because, yeah, we need change. We need change. Not fake change. Not like, we need, like, what was it? Trump said, drain the swamp. And then there was Obama, who was like, yes, we can, like, for change. And then the change they brought wasn't anything anyone ever wanted. It was like, bro, that. What? COVID? You told us to stay at home? Lockdown? Okay. Or going to a war with Obama. I was like, oh, I think Obama started the most wars as well. It was funny. He got a Nobel Peace Prize, and he's one of the few presidents who started like the most wars. And it's like, oh, wow, that's how you get a Nobel Peace Prize, by killing the enemy. Interesting. The world's a bit topsy-turvy at the moment, but yeah, we could balance it out. It just needs a bit more light. It needs a bit more truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, hope, justice, and life. It needs a bit more life. This life needs a bit more life pumped into it. So yeah. Cool. Let's have a look. How long have I been streaming for? I've been talking for a little bit. All right, it's only been half an hour. Cool. I'm gonna keep it going for another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna end it here because I want to because I want to 15 more minutes of streaming. So let's see, what should we talk about? So we were talking about God make us to play in his beautiful garden or work. So yes, so there's different type of work you could do. There's different types of work you could do in life. You could be a doctor. You could be a nurse. You could be a cleaner. You could be a fast food delivery guy. You could be anything in life. The job isn't who you are. The job is just what gets you money and gets you paid. You know what I mean? The job isn't you. You could do these things and then still play, and then play other times too. But obviously there's certain jobs that you don't really need. There's some jobs that you're like, let me try and think of a job that I'm like, we don't need. Yeah, there's like all these assistant managers, and it's like, wait, how many assistant managers does a manager need? You know what I mean? When is a manager gonna do his damn job? When is he gonna start managing? And I've seen this in a few different places where there'd always be like one manager, 4 assistant managers, 2 of them on duty at any particular time, and you're like, wait, what? Where's the manager at? Oh yeah, he might be gone out, or he's gone down there. It's like, oh, manager, get back here and do your damn job. So streamlining a little bit more, where you don't need that many managers. If you're going to have frontline staff, you want to make sure because right now they've been sacking frontline staff. They've got these new automated systems, instead before where you'd have like 3-4 people at check-in. Now that it's all like beep, 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 order online, going in. So they're cutting back on the staff they have in stores. But people are important. I think people are important. I'm not going to lie. When I actually get to talk to someone, when I get to kind of have an interaction with someone, it makes the day nicer. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the electronic age and how quick and easy things are, but that's because they don't have enough people. They didn't hire enough people. They were too busy looking at the bottom line. They were too busy looking at the profit margin. They were like, no, we need to make more profit. So less people on staff, the queues are longer, and maybe people will complain and come up with a solution for it. It's like, no, just for your profit margins? No, not for your profit margins. Because the way the world's going right now, they want to replace everything with AI. And this is why, like I said, I don't want this channel to turn into one of these AI channels. I'm going to use AI to produce content as much as I need to or I want. But I am going to make sure that this channel does not turn into an AI only channel. I think the human part of the human condition is to have this need to want to be sociable. You want to be sociable. You want to interact with others. There's this human need for it. I think we're sociable creatures. As much as I love my own time, like I said, as much as I love my own time and I'm happy being on my own, I appreciate other people. I know that when I have other people in my life, I enjoy life a bit more. Because I get to share life with them. It's like, okay, we're sharing life together. Amazing. So that's only going to be possible if we're in this garden place and not in this robot hell. Not in this place where everything is just electronic and you have no human interaction. If you call up a company, all you get is an AI robot. People don't leave their houses because everything is Uber Eats or Amazon. Everything comes to your door. There's no more gardens or no more no more parks. They've all just been paved over for these new complex of buildings, try and fit in as many people as they can into small spaces. Yeah, dystopian. It sounds like something from Black Mirror or something. Like, I don't think anyone wants this kind of world. So we need to look forwards. We need to look towards truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, hope, justice, and life. It's the only way we could beat the Matrix. It's the only way we could beat the Matrix. Truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, hope. justice, and life. We need to beat the Matrix. Because the Matrix is essentially just trying to keep you preoccupied, that you don't realize that your energy is just being drained. Like not when you're creating, not when you're doing good stuff, but when they have you in the state of being in fear, anger, greed, attachment, pride, lust. When they've got you in these emotions, at that point that they're just leading you into the darkness further and further and further. You need truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility to pull you out of the darkness and then show you the light, so you can then go, cool, this is amazing, I'll go do this because that's what I want to go do. And it's fine. It's like, as long as you made the choice and it's come from a place of light, not a place of fear, place of hope. Obviously, remember that even though those choices made through hope may go bad, but that's because there's always something to learn in life, and we're constantly learning and growing. You're never truly free of the game. The game being you grow and you learn and you become better. The game of your soul-sucking Matrix, that game you could definitely get out of. And that is just a choice, a simple choice of the mind. And I think the comedian Carl? No, it's not Carl. Charles? Oh, what's his name? Oh, it's gonna bug me so much. I really love him as well. It's like, oh yeah, one of my favorite comedians, and I can't remember his name. But he was in Dogma. I'm just gonna search Dogma the movie. George Carlin. There we go. George Carlin said it is best, I think. He says that it's a simple choice. Oh no, I think it may have been Bill Hicks. After all. But they said basically, one of them two said, it's a simple change. And it is. It's just the mind. You just got to change your mind. Do you choose love or do you choose fear? Oh, no, hate. Do you choose love or do you choose hate? Do you choose fear or do you choose hope? What do you choose? That's whatever you give your attention to, you give it life. So, your fears, you need to face them. Not give them life. Not let them overpower you, but become stronger in yourself, that you overpower your fears. And that's done with truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility, hope, justice, life, and I wanted to say the good old American dream. Sounded like one of those speeches. But yeah, definitely not American. Not America. The good old American dream. Cool. I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Drop a like. Drop a comment. Subscribe if you're new. Do whatever you got to do. I'll be back when I'm back. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you're doing. And I am the dust at the feet of God's servants. Only God is special.
Hey, I sail through the storm with me compass on truth, seeking treasure in me heart, not in fountains of youth. A ship full of love with compassion as me map, plundering not gold but the peace that I trap. The seas be wild but I stay me course, with a humble soul may that be me force. I wear no crown, just a battered hat, but the spirit's rich radiant, that's where it's at. On this righteous voyage where true souls be found, with love in me chest and me boots on the ground, content with the waves, I need not more. Found me peace in the journey and that be me score. The world's chasing jewels but I'm searching for more. I seek the light in the depths where truth hits the shore. Ain't no treasure like compassion, it be rarest of gems, and a humble heart be worth more than crowns or hems. I'll raise me flat with no pride to boast, for a true pirate soul follows spirits of the coast. With kindness where true souls be found, with love in me chest and me boots on the ground. Content with the waves, I need not more. Found me peace in the journey, and that be me score. The world be loud, filled with sirens' cries, but I wrote a me old tune beneath starlit skies. Giving what I can, taking what I need, living by the code of the sailor's creed. So I sail through the night, compass pointing me right, not for fortune or fame, but for inner sight. The tides rise and fall, but I be standing tall, a humble pirate soul, heeding truth's call. I'll sail this path till the waves lay me down, with love as me anchor and truth as me crown. Through storms and calm seas, I'll carry me smile, for a life rich in peace be worth every mile. On this righteous voyage where true souls be found, with love in me chest and me boots on the ground. Content with the waves, I need not more. Found me peace in the journey, and that be me score. So hoist your sails to the stars above, seeking treasure that's forged in compassion and love. For a pirate whose humble sails free as the sea, on a righteous path, hey, that's the life for me. So hoist your sails to the stars above, seeking treasure that's forged in compassion and love. For a pirate whose humble sails free as the sea, on a righteous path, hey, that's the life for me. The world just sails to the stars above, seeking treasure that's forged in compassion and love. For a pirate whose humble sails free as the sea, on a righteous path, hey, that's the life for me.
Oh, and I'm still on screen. Peace out.